And welcome back to This Week in the Mohawk Valley. It is time now for the Central New York Travel Show portion of today's program. And we say good morning to Sarah Foster from Oneida County Tourism. Good morning, Sarah. Good to see you.
Yeah, good morning. Good to see you, too. It's been a while.
Yes, it has. We're actually going to...
back.
Glad to have you back. We're actually going to talk about a couple of events on today's show.
Yeah, so we're joined today by Deb Kessler, and she does a lot in the area, but we're going to start with today is the final day of the camping show over at Turning Stone. So you want to just give us some details on that first?
Certainly. This is one of our largest shows. We have so many different exhibitors this year, from all kinds of hunting and fishing organizations to campers and boats on display to a fishing pond. And we're happy to have Jimmy Riffle from the Gator Boys back with us again this year. He's going to be doing an all-new snake show, as well as his famous alligator wrestling, which everyone seems to love. It's definitely a favorite here.
I'm sure the kids like that too.
They certainly do. And we also have Birds of Prey this year. It's a talent experience where they actually come in and they are going to be flying around the Turning Stone Event Center doing somewhat of a show. So it's pretty interesting to see.
Great. So what are the hours of the show today?
Today is 10 to 4.
Okay. And what's the information on tickets? If
tickets
they haven't pre-ordered.
Are $9 for adults, but if you show your Price Chopper card, you get $1 off admission. And also kids are $3 from 6 to 12, and then kids 5 and under are free.
Great. Now, I've worked with you before for the home show at Turning Stone. Is it the same kind of setup over in the event center?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, great. Yeah, any other information? I mean, you want to throw a website out there? Or
www.bigeastshows.com. Again, bigeastshows.com.
And it's a good time to start thinking about camping for the upcoming season.
It certainly is, and I don't think anybody's going to be camping or raking leaves today.
No, not today. Great. Now, on to the next event. We are talking about an Irish night at the Stanley. So that is Friday, April 8th, and at 7:30 p.m.?
Yes, it is.
Great. You want to talk about that? Give us some information?
Certainly. This is its second year, and we're happy to have back the Blarney Rebel Band, the Hair of the Dog, and headlining is the Elders, which is also a big favorite in the area.
Yeah.
We also have special appearance by the Butler Sheehan Academy of Traditional Irish Dance and the Johnston School of Irish Dance. And both of these schools are going to be present throughout the show and be dancing to different songs with the bands.
That sounds great. How did this event start? What you said it's the second year. How I guess did it come about?
Well, people truly enjoy the Irish Fest every year, and we thought, why don't we try to do something a little bit different in the middle of the year and do an Irish night at the Stanley. So we basically decided to bring in these 3 bands that are
well known,
that are very well known and work very well together. And we had a show last year, and we had about 1,200 people come, and they absolutely had a great time. So awesome. We decided to do it again this year, extend St. Patrick's Day a little bit and do an Irish night.
Perfect. So what else can people expect when they're there? Definitely the music. What's the setup? Showtime is at 7:30 p.m. and then the 2 bands and then the headliner?
Yes, yep, correct. We're also trying something a little bit different this year. From 5 to 7, we're going to be having an Irish buffet up in the Romano room. And this is going to benefit the Veterans Outreach Center. So if anyone's interested in buying tickets for this, they can look for it right on eventbrite.com. Put in Irish buffet for Irish night at the Stanley, and they can pre-order their tickets. They have to be pre-ordered ahead of time. And again, this is to support the Veterans Outreach Center and also, have dinner before the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Great. So what are ticket prices, and how do people go about getting them?
Ticket prices range from $18 to $48, and they can go right to the Stanley box office located on Genesee Street, or call the Stanley at 724-4000 and purchase their tickets.
Awesome. And any other information how to reach us? Is it on Facebook or any websites you want to give?
Yep, there is a Facebook page, an Irish Night at the Stanley. You can also find it through the Stanley's website, which is thestanley.org. And again, you can always call the Stanley for more information at 724-4000.
Great. Any other information you want to talk about?
It's a great night. It's fun. Last year, everyone had a ball. It's a I mean, where are you going to go and hear 3 Irish bands?
Great Irish bands too.
Great Irish bands in one night, and plus, get to see the kids dance as well.
Yeah, and as you said, I know people always look forward to the Irish Festival, but that's the end of July, so it's kind of nice to play off the St. Patrick's Day and then have another Irish themed night.
Correct.
Perfect. Yep. Great. Well, thank you so much,
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.